Hello, I have a reading break coming up and it should be used for studying, but why would I do that when I can take an hour-and-a-half ferry ride and go to Vancouver over the weekend? I need to pack like tonight. I have not started. I haven't even looked at what I need to bring, but I need to get packing so that tomorrow I can go to my 2 early classes, one of which is at 8:30. Who takes an 8:30 class? Don't take an 8:30 class. I'm like losing my sanity. 8:30 class, that's an hour-and-a-half long. My attention span is not good enough for that. The buses at the ferries here are absolutely brutal. You have to like push and shove your way to try to catch the bus. Usually there's only 1 or 2 buses. Right now I'm gonna try to go get some essentials, any outfits that I want to wear. It's been really cold recently by my standard because I grew up in the tropics. So anything below 20 degrees is freezing for me. Make sure that I pack all jeans and long sleeve shirts. So I'm gonna go get those. I'm just gonna scooch you guys downward a bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. I just realized that like the top 2/3 of the camera is just my ceiling and you can't even see what I'm doing. It's good now. We're good. And so far I've got a couple loungewear pants. I kind of have a problem of overpacking, especially with the bag that I'm bringing. It's not going to be very big. I'm kind of assuming that we're going to be at my grandparents' and we're probably not going to be going around too much. So I just brought like a lot of lazy fits. But just in case we decide to go out, because I am meeting up with 2 of my friends, I have this really cute top that I'm gonna wear. These pants, this shirt, I feel like I should bring more. I feel like a lot of what we're doing, what are we gonna do when we're there? I have some friends that go to university in Vancouver, one of which I haven't seen in forever, so I'm so excited to see her. And we're gonna be with my grandparents, so it's gonna be really nice and chill and I'll have a lot of free time to go meet up with them. One thing I really want to go back to is I'm kind of just sitting here contemplating. I don't know what else to bring. For sure, what I want to do is go to the aquarium again. Who is my little jelly cat that he gifted me. That's our main plan for Vancouver. We take the 1 or 2 o'clock ferry tomorrow. Probably will arrive at my grandparents around 6, so I don't have much planned that night. But the following day, I'm supposed to meet with my really good old friend. And past that, I'm kind of open to anything.
We might adopt another plant.
Oh,
we'll see.
So my grandpa, bless him, he has this really nice cart. Every grandparent has a cart, and without fail, the past 3 times that I've gone and visited them in Vancouver, I have stolen his cart to bring back one of my many plants. The most recent one was this beautiful Tycon monstera. I have such a bad plant addiction, so I steal his cart, and every single time I go back to Vancouver and return it, I buy another plant and have to steal it back again. So I'm kind of keeping that cart hostage, and that is something that we need to return this time. I have my few clothes that I'm bringing. I also have to bring my textbooks and my chargers, but I'll probably just pack that before we take the bus. And that is tonight's update. Hey. Hello, so now it is the next day and we are getting ready to go. I finished my 2 classes, so I have to get a really big backpack to bring to Vancouver. I think I might go with this bigger one. I'll take that up later. I think I have to go with this bigger one because I have quite a few clothes and things to shove in there. So that's gonna be really fun. Again, that will be a different video, but I'm really excited to do that because some of the results look really, really cute. Anyway, right now I'm just rolling up all of my clothes to make sure that it fits. And we're so lucky because his dad is gonna drive us to the ferry, which cuts off, I think, a good hour and a half of travel. So hopefully we won't get to my grandparents when it's pitch black, maybe only when the sun's setting. But it's been quite a cloudy, foggy day today. The ferries should still be running, and that is it so far. So I've got all my clothes rolled up in my bag. Then I just need to put my toiletries, my chargers, I can't forget that, my textbooks, and that's kind of it. So I'll catch you guys when we are on the way. We are now headed out. His dad is picking us up, so we're gonna grab some food and then we're gonna be on our way. We stopped and got some pizza, and oh, it's really, really windy and really cold. So we're slowly making our way to his dad's car. One thing that I didn't really realize was normal is the way that I bite pizzas. I always steal a bite of his slice, and I really like the crust, and I always feel like the best crust to cheese to sauce ratio is up by the crust, so I always take like an odd bite out of the top corner, and it freaks him out every time. But this is great because I have nice warm toasty pizza warming my hands up, and he has corrugated cold metal, so I think it's a fair trade.
I think so.
Okay, so it turns out because of the weather, it's been super, super windy. So the 3 o'clock ferry is canceled, but the 4 o'clock ferry should be going on. So we're just gonna sit inside in the nice warmth, and because it's 2 o'clock right now, so we're gonna just sit and watch a movie until 4. Yay! So we're on the boat called Wolf, which is really cool, and now we're heading to the waiting area. It is 2:18 and we're just over here watching Rhett and Link, of course. The view behind us is beautiful. There's like a storm brewing there, so I think that's why they canceled the 3 o'clock ferry. And there's a model of the ferry that we're taking, which is really cool. So we're, I think, pulling up close to Vancouver, but there was just an announcement that a white Tesla, the car alarm is going off, and it's so loud, it's right under the bridge, and is interfering with their equipment. With their navigational equipment. So, what do we think our chances are?
So, thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
Hopefully we make it.
That's our update. It is dark outside, and we still have an hour of busing before we get to my grandparents' place, so I'm really looking forward to that. Thoughts? So we arrived in Vancouver, and it was quite a mess to get here. I'm gonna set you guys down. We're gonna have a little chat. So pretty much what happened was we arrived right at 2 o'clock at the ferry terminal. It was really cold, so I'm kind of having a bit of a cough right now. And because of that, the 2 o'clock ferry had already left. So we were like, oh, it's fine. We'll catch the 3 o'clock ferry. Turns out, because of the weather, it was so stormy and like dreary today, the 3 o'clock ferry was canceled. So we were sitting in the terminal for 2 hours, bored out of our minds as the sun slowly set, and everything just turned dark and gray and it was pouring outside. Finally, we did end up getting on the 4 o'clock ferry. I think we lucked out because we saw that the 5 was also canceled, so the 4 was the only one running like in the next 3 or 4 hours. So we got really lucky that we got on that one. But it was a stormy ride. Boat was going all over the place. It was so cold and just miserable. Then because of the weather, the ferry was about 20 minutes late, but the ferry was delayed, so the bus left without every passenger that needed to get on the bus. So it was like 7 p.m, pitch black, freezing, and the bus had left. And an Uber was $40 and we didn't want to pay $40. Thank God there were these 2 other uni kids that go to the same uni as us. We were able to split a cab 4 ways between us. It was $10 each to the train station, and then took the train, and my grandpa picked us up from the train station. So we are here and it's nice, and I'm on a nice cushy couch. I'm on a sofa. It's warm and I'm just so happy. There is a warm fire. Thank goodness, because I was freezing the whole day today, and now we can just curl up by the fire and stay warm. So that was our story for today. I wasn't able to get any cool clips of the beautiful view and active pass like I was talking about so much, but that's okay because now we are finally back home in comfy clothes next to a nice warm fire. And that was our miserable travel story of the day, but we made it here. And I'm so tired, so we just ate. It was great. My grandpa cooked for us. And I think next on our schedule is we're gonna make the bed and then watch some TV, and I think I'm gonna make some tea because of course chai tea girly does need tea. And I think that's it for today. We haven't really planned what we're gonna do tomorrow, but we'll figure that out tomorrow. It's too late and I'm so tired. So that is the update from our little travel fiasco today. All that matters is that we made it and we're here and it's great. And I ate, so I'm not starving and in a horrible mood. So we're here, and that is it for today.